In a small office building in the center of Barcelona, where the glass walls reflected the bustling city, the day began as usual. People hurried past the reception desk, chatting about meetings in the elevators, and only one person noticed when a little girl appeared in the lobby. She was just 7 years old. She wore an old dress, slightly too big, and a headband with a crooked bow. The girl, named Camila, clutched a crumpled sheet of paper in her hands. She stood at the front desk for a long time, not knowing who to talk to, until someone guided her to the director's assistant. A few minutes later, the girl found herself in a spacious office with panoramic windows. At the desk sat a man in his 40s, Ricardo Navarro, the owner of an investment and real estate company. He immediately understood that she hadn't come on business. Shy and nervous, she handed him the paper. It wasn't a resume, but a handwritten letter, written with hesitation. In it, she explained that her mother, Lucia, was in the city hospital with a serious illness and needed urgent surgery. There was no money for it. The girl wrote that she was willing to work, clean, mop the floors, help with anything, just to save her mother. Ricardo read the letter slowly, lowering the sheet onto the desk. He knew he couldn't give her a job. That was obvious. But he also couldn't just send her away. Her eyes, full of fear and determination, wouldn't let him go. The very next day, Ricardo contacted the clinic. He paid for everything: the examination, the surgery, the rehabilitation. None of the doctors could understand where the family got the money from, but Camila knew. She came to the hospital every day after school, held her mother's hand, and told her about the kind man who was helping them, like in a fairy tale. Except this wasn't a fairy tale. Lucia recovered. Within a few weeks, she was able to get out of her hospital bed, and after a couple of months, she returned to work. Ricardo didn't want publicity. He didn't expect thanks. But one morning, he received a letter. On the paper were uneven, childish letters. Camila wrote that he had changed her life and that now she dreamed of growing up and helping others too. The story never made the news. No one told it on social media. But in one office in Barcelona, on the corner of a desk, there is still a drawing, a little girl holding the hand of a man in a suit, and in the background, a rainbow. Such a touching story. Dear friends, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. There's much more to come.